Hey, greetings everyone. Michael here, Metaphysician at Spirit Quest Academy. So happy you've joined me today. I'm going to do a crystal casting here in a few moments, and we will look at the energy streaming into us here in this last half of April. And oh, I'm getting tingles. My entourage is around me coming in with so much information. So let me cast the crystals and put some words and messages to this all. See you on the Crystal Matrix. Hello everyone. I picked some crystals up at random for our casting here. What energies and messages do we need to hear to move forward over this next week? And the balance of the crystals for our crystal energy report in the making. What do we got coming in? Ooh, I feel excited to know. Aha! Look at this beautiful spread. Oh, this is just so amazing. And as the galactics come pouring in with their messages, oh, I just have to stop and take a breath to catch up. The theme is pushing right across center of the reading, our soul space, into where you are now. And it is divinely powered with unconditional light of source. The galactics are telling us that even the galactic center is pouring in, stepping up the photon energy, stepping up a lot of high solar energy coming in from Solaris. The messages that is upgrading our entire solar system, let alone planet Earth, let alone you as a very important individual fractal of the universe. And it's saying, I am infusing you with the energy, the thoughts, the new patterns to step into in your own personal new normal as you raise your vibration and level up with the new normal of the aware collective. This is help on how to move forward, and it is bolstered here with Akasha. Coming in from the side, we have a side channel coming along right here. Health through self-care, self-love, through your Akasha. Coming in very much in your dream state, and I'm getting many of you are having these almost strange nap experiences where you get overwhelmingly tired and sit to rest and just like pass out. It could be a few minutes, it could be 20, 30 minutes, maybe longer. But you are leaving your body, you are traveling here, you are being realigned, you are being upgraded, your DNA, your RNA, in these extremely intensive personalized energies flowing into you from our sun. And this has all been pushing along all through April, all through the time of Aries, which is the start of our astrological new year, and it's the start of our new year in so many ways, personally, emotionally, spiritually. How does that reflect in you physically? Boom, self-care. Boom, self-care. Self-love. Relieving, releasing the old patterns. that no longer serve you. And that is this gap right here. And as you release those, they have to be filled with unconditional love. Have to be filled with unconditional love. Until they are, you are still learning your lessons. And that's fine. Learn away. That's what you're here on earth to do, in the schoolhouse of earth. But as you learn, the grounding comes in. And this has the spin to the right energy. The grounding backs up and fills in. It's very spiritual grounding into the fifth dimension. If you still need to ground into earth, please do. That is a very pleasant, solid feeling. But as your energy steps up, you will find you will start grounding into higher dimensions. I would call that light grounding. And as you're comfortable with that maybe floaty feeling of light grounding, that is telling you you're becoming more aware and more, symbiotic with your new frequencies. And give yourself time with that self-care to absorb and adjust and renew yourself to what these new frequencies bring to you. And this is all going on here in this first ring of the reading. This is your internal happenings. And this is going on through the end of April and into May. And it's a theme that carries through the whole year, actually. But we're in an intensive rebirthing, really. And there's pain. There's struggle in rebirthing. There's unknown. Can I make it? Will I make it? Of course you will. Of course you will. And the unconditional wisdom comes in as guidance. This you may feel as angelic or guidance or your favorite ascended master. But this is coming in as this unconditional wisdom of, I know this is guidance, nothing else makes sense. I am connecting stronger with my guidance. And Saint Germain comes in here right here and says, hello, I am here with the violet flame. Anyone familiar with this and wants to step in and use this as they cleanse and rebirth, I am available. So to any and all of you familiar with Saint Germain, that connection is available to you. Very secure, gracious, loving, cleansing, growing, imbuing you with the new energy, the new ideas you need to dream through to take your life into 5D and unconditional love. Now, there's a drag coming on here at the second ring, between 2 and 3, there's a drag on that prosperity, and that's the conditional wisdom. And that's asking, are you happy with your life? How quickly do you want to move forward? Let's see. Maybe you have worked hard and accumulated a lot of money, and now there's worry about losing that money, or losing material things, or how do I pay for these material things? And this is a very important reflection, and it reflects off conditional light. And you are right in the line with that. And it can upset your health through worry, tension, fear of the unknown, spiraling into negative patterns. Oh no, I'm out of control. Well, that whole line keeps ticking along like the hands of a clock, but I'm getting the second hand because it beams across. It doesn't give you different angles with minutes and hours. I'm getting one sweeping hand, and you can sweep it or sense this as it's giving you all of these various timeline choices in your life that you can reflect on and choose from now. Is this a bit overwhelming? Oh my. Oh my. Use this time to get clear on yourself, your dreams, your intentions. How do you want to move forward in this new year, this whole new life, the new normal, which is unknown? And you can't go forward in fear. You have to go forward with trust and faith in yourself. Trust the universe right here has got your back. I mean, that cannot be any more obvious with the theme stone actually touching the unconditional light of Source. So whatever this name is for you, God, Buddha, nature, whatever, you know, that source energy is very directed. And it is a very narrow beam coming in here, targeting on you, and it's very difficult to ignore. And if you do ignore this, that's at your own peril. That's more lessons to learn. That's life in the lower dimensions. But if you're ready to wake up, or you are awakened and you are moving forward, this has some very targeted information for you to tune into about what have you learned about yourself during this time of sequester. You know, cabin fever can set in, and some folks might go, well, my rights are being imposed on, and so they go out into 3D, 4D dimensional little spats of things that isn't doing them any good. If they have to act that out, they have to act that out. But this is a blessing for you to review your life, because there is no going back to the way things were. If you haven't realized that by now, maybe you're hearing it flow through and the message right here in this reading, and allow that to resonate with you. And that isn't fear, that's erasing the old messages on the chalkboard, and now you write your own new message. You write the message you are receiving from Akasha and unconditional wisdom, and that message is to you. What brings you joy? What brings you happiness? What motivates you? See, take that line and flip it. That is within your power as a human being, and all it is a change in perspective, a change in your mind from negative to positive, from complaining to being optimistic. Can be a little tricky at times, but let's go for this one. Let's go for this one. Okay. So 5D is circling around, and it's coming in on a pretty close arc, blessing all of this beautiful energy in the reading today. And it's backing up. Who are you now? Who do you want to be? How have you grown since February, March, April of this amazing year of 2020 that's bringing down the curtain and bringing on the changes? How have you grown in your body, mind, spirit complex? How have you grown in your emotional energy? Emotion. There are fresh downloads that are just sprinkling in as 5D circles and spirals into center, bringing all of these crystals. If this were a time movement, clicking along, these would all swirl and join you in the center of that reading in a nice close huddle. Ooh, how fun. So look at this, all these crystals spread out here in this interesting pattern. These are all bits and pieces of you. How are they coming together? My galactics come in and show me the swirls, and that's how I read the energy of the matrix here in a multi-dimension. But they are literally new parts of you ready to emerge and be birthed as you travel around this inner first ring of what's going on inside of you. And yes, some of you that are partnered or living with others, your dear children, your partner, your family members, maybe the elders of your family are there also. What an awesome thing that is, if your home includes your elders and your youngers, and you in the middle. What a beautiful total picture that the wisdom of the elders can bring, while the youngers have the high energy, and all of this merges in a whole, in a total perspective. And yeah, can you bring that into harmony? So this is, again, it is so much, be positive, be optimistic as you're going forward in this new normal, because the 5D codes are just sprinkling in all around, and these downloads are available for you to connect to with every step you take. All you have to do is say, I'm ready to receive. Open your heart, open your mind, open your spirit. Obviously meditation, walking in nature, staring at the stars at night, all of these things can induce you into a quiet state of that reflection and openness. So trust what your body consciousness is telling you, and take this new connection with you as you are connected to Source. Oh my. It's a whole new level as I come up into the higher realm here. It's a whole new level. They just keep coming in telling me, they're showing me these pictures so fast I can't keep up. It's a whole new level of choices available to you to create your new normal. Create a new level of consciousness. Actually differentiate that new level of consciousness that is here now. and differentiate it from the old, the past, that is gone, it's dying. It's actually been gone. We just see remnants of it because the past is still held in consciousness. Some people think, oh, let's return to that. Well, no, that never works as humanity and races grow and evolve. So you may be feeling a discomfort around how your life was working with all the distractions of material life in the 3 and 4D. And there might be worries surrounding how do I support that. But these worries are just to be dispelled. That's part of the challenge right now. And yes, it can be difficult. Yes, it can be a breeze. It depends on how you open yourself to these changes. And then step into them. Is it a radical change in your meditation? Is it a radical change in your diet? Maybe you don't even need to eat for 2 or 3 days. So many people are like overeating. There might be a reason for that too, though. As your body is going through so many rapid changes, you may actually need more carbs than usual, more protein than usual, more fats than usual. These are all on an individual thing. Of course, hopefully you don't overdo anything there. But the other thing, they come in and say, many people need to learn through hardships in their life. And these can be financial, emotional, heartbreaking, illnesses, dis-ease. It's the full gamut of what's presented to us as a being on planet Earth. And when you remember you came here to learn lessons, resolve some karma, hopefully not incur more karma, clear the slates so you could move forward in your own ascension process. Well, so be it. Let it be. There's such an intense focus. You have all these energies around you, but you are a bit on your own. So deal with your life. If you observe others going through their struggles, their hardship, their good times, their bad times, hey, always a helping hand, a smile, a loving thought. But maybe they're in a closed position, and the best thing you do is leave them work that on their own. Because sometimes help well-intentioned is not correct. Feel that in your heart and move forward slowly. But the galactics come back and bring it back to the distractions of 3D, 4D life. What do you want to awaken to? What are you awakening to? That you can dream into existence now while you are being provided with this incredible cosmic conscious alignment that is your universal law. What you create now is all in unconditional love and light moving forward. Those intentions. Okay. We'll bring this to a close for the day. This has been a general crystal energy report. If you'd like me to do a specific one personally for you, please contact me through my website, spiritquestacademy.org. And blessings all. Be well.
Hey, okay, wow, very interesting, very inspiring. The energy moving us forward right now is so available. It's just palpable. And a couple of notes that seem to resonate here are when you're in that unstoppable phase and you're just doing your spring cleaning, whether that's the emotional house, the physical house, the closet, uh, rethinking this new normal, really your new future. What do you want? You can create it. How awesome is that? Let's move into that wonderful energy. All right. Oh, and I didn't bring up the moon slide earlier. Let me jump over here. We're here at the new moon approaching on April 22. So as always, a new moon so resonates with this information message that came through in the crystal energy report of the new birthing. And it can be a struggle waiting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and having the faith and just gumption and drive to make your way through that tunnel of lessons and painful, joyful, heartfelt experiences as this rebirth is in process. And you can see this all around you, huh? I think so. All right, let me close out the reading here, reminding you I have some April specials going on. Please check that out at spiritquestacademy.org. You can sign up for your own crystal clear reading healing sessions. There's some excellent discounts on package deals and that provide ongoing consults for you, depending on what is going on in the transitions of your life at this time. And it can be so crucial to have support, an ear to listen, and supportive messages and energies and healings that come through to help drive your life forward on a new productive path for just you. Okay, let me sign off and leave it there, folks. Love and light to all. Blessings. See you soon in the next Crystal Energy Report. And until there, be well, be fun, and blessings all.